Everyone's having a great start to a Friday, and just like that, we are live. We are recording. The bandwidths are with us. What a great way to start off Friday, which is Fantabulous Friday. Good morning, everyone. This is Carol, so aka Naughty Boss, Lady Canada, live from Vero Beach with two
Sisters. Hey, and good morning, everyone. My name is Janice, aka Wellness Diva 3.0. And as you might have guessed, excuse me, obviously we are on a little earlier today. And you never know, because we're always going to spice it up, change things, because that's the way, that's kind of the way how you evolve and how you just really get down to the nitty gritty of what is important. And spice is always a good way to introduce new things or do things at different times. You might see that, and actually I'm just starting to get cold. I just got done working out and I was a hot, sweaty mess. In fact, I just took off my wraps. I'm like, oh my God, I still have my wraps on. I got to take my wraps off. But anyways, it is Fantabulous Friday. So what is happening? Excuse me, what is happening in the world today?
Well, a little craziness. Obviously, I just got out of the shower, so my hair's a little wet, so I'm kind of like drying it as we're on air. Yes, we can do this. You can multitask, get your shit done, and do a podcast at the same time. Just kind of happened that way. We're talking actually about, we'd love to hear from our viewers, but what is really awesome is that we can do, just going to change that light, we can do our podcasts which fit our schedule, and our schedule changes depending on whether we're going to have a guest, whether we got appointments, whether we have other Zooms that we're involved with, working with our clients, our customers, whatnot. So we have that flexibility. So we are contemplating about going on earlier, which doesn't affect you. You know why? Because you guys can just tune in whenever you choose to, which we love about that. We're live for our live audience, but it's also like if you jump on after we've gone live, just hit replay, know that you are watching and listening and interjecting, because you can, because we will answer you, we will message you back. As far as what's going on in the world, there's a lot of, it's Fantabulous Friday. I know there's a lot going on in Orlando. They have the GOP, I believe it's they call it a CPAC meeting, which is going on all weekend long. Shout out to the Buff Show and Brittany Walker and Matt. They are one of the radio, they have actually called this Radio Lane or Radio Line, where all different radio hosts are actually airing and kind of giving updates, which is great things. If you're a conservative, you love to hear what's going on. And from what I understand, I believe President Trump will be at CPAC, that's what it's called, CPAC. And I believe the speakers go on all weekend long, conference, and I believe President Trump is on Sunday. But what is pretty cool is that you're going to see a lot of local politicians and politicians from all over coming in and chatting and, keeping people aware of what's going on. And it's very informative. I've been listening a little bit. For those of you that want to jump on, I know that the Buff Show will be on Saturday as well, and they are on 94.9 FM, and they're also on AM 950. That's the the Buff Show. So very conservative, but even if you're not a conservative, it's for anyone, because we talk about this all the time. We love getting on different podcasts, different viewpoints, not only with politics, with health and wellness, because believe it or not, in health and wellness, there's a lot of differences of opinions on exercises that you do, programs that you do, the importance of gut health, the importance of mindset health, who intertwines, who doesn't. There are some particular health coaches that focus in on one zone, one area, where we love introducing many different gamuts of it, because we firmly believe, just like none of us look alike, our personalities are not alike, our health and wellness is not alike, our mindset is not alike. So it's great to do a little of this, a little of that. Some do focus on one specific program. And I have always felt that because we have so many different systems, I can't say that there's one exact thing that fits that particular square, because we're all different. Richard, you try to fit a hole into a, the square peg, and it doesn't work. And it's because our insides are different. So what one program might do for one person, another person may find more efficiency with another program. I like the diversity of that. What do you think about that, Jan?
Well, I think that is so true, because everyone is indeed different. So when you hear somebody, it's just like, for instance, when you find a good restaurant and you're like, oh my gosh, you got to try this. Obviously, I am not a seafood person, so I would not partake even in going to a seafood restaurant. But the point being that you really, want to try something different. Oh, okay, well, this came with a good recommendation, and you go there and you're like, wow, this was really great. So it's the same thing with wellness. You may have friends that are, in different MLMs, or maybe they've tried, an over-the-counter thing that they really have had great success in. And I always say, just kind of listen with the intent of learning something new. And, opening your heart and opening your mind to what is possible, it is always such a good thing in any type of situation. Your mindset could be, for instance, I woke up this morning, I'm like, kind of forgot that I had a couple things going on, but that's okay. I kind of rechecked everything and got up and running and kind of fixed my crazy hair. But hey, it just goes to show you that everyone is different. And I always say too, if we can open our hearts to expand our capacity, obviously that's going to enhance your overall wellness. It's going to enhance your mindset. So us having different guest speakers on, excuse me, that are obviously in the same type of business that we are in. We did chat about that. And I think we probably have said this before, that we were a little concerned about that. And then we're like, wait a minute, if we want to showcase what we're passionate about, what better way to do that than by having different guests? And I know I'm rambling a little bit, but I got so much on my mind. And yes, I do need to do something about the roots. One of these days, I'll get to it.
One of these days, it'll happen.
Yeah.
Really think about it. We have all different systems within our body, right? So for me, a lot of people ask, gee, are you still very much into your gut health? Absolutely. Gut health is the root. I always stated that our gut is our second brain, and it nourishes and it feeds all our other systems that need that nourishment, need those vitamins, need those nutrients, the enzymes, all those great things. But we also have a cannabinoid system, endocannabinoid system, that really needs to be nourished as well. And I love that I'm able to use multiple products that are going to address whatever areas that I need those nutrients in, that maybe one product is going to do one thing, but another product's going to be doing another. I also look at it from a standpoint, makeup. Let's chat about makeup a little bit, because it's Fantabulous Friday. Everyone likes to, dude up their makeup every now and then, right? Well, I have found this great lipstick. I think it's called Marani. And they had one tube, and I love the actual applicator that it was used. And it was a particular brand. So within that brand, they have brands. So I went back to the store and there's none there. So I'm on the hunt for this particular segment of this particular brand. I love that. I love different eyeshadows. I'm very much into more creamier ones, meaning they have more of a liquid base to them versus a powder. Because as you age, for those of you that, I actually chatted with a couple 30-year-olds this week, and they're talking about, oh my God, I'm getting wrinkles. I'm starting to see fine lines. I'm starting to see brown spots. It's inevitable, people. You can't stop age. But what you can do is find good things for your skin, and it doesn't have to be one complete line. I'm finding that I'm still using my Thrive Skin, but I'm also implementing a local person that uses all these different oils, because that is adhering to my skin in a different way. So you will find that with makeup, you might use, one company for foundation. You might use another company for your eyeshadow. Some people swear by different types of mascara, which mascara is one of my biggest things. I love mascara. I naturally have long eyelashes, but I like to enhance them. Some use the magnetic eyelashes because they don't want to deal with doing that, but they still want that fullness. Other people get the eyelashes that they're, what's the right word? I'm trying to think of the word. They're extensions. So the point being is you go to different companies for different products. And I think part of the networking industry, if it is a direct sales company, they're looking at changing the face of networking in such a way that just with any kind of company, you have good things about it, but then you think, ooh, I would like this change. So I'm finding that more and more companies are very accepting and understanding that, knowing that people are different. People pursue different things for different areas of their body. And let's applaud everybody. Kind of spread the wealth of who you're doing business with in the industry, which I absolutely love, because then you're not so stressed out. For some people, they can use an entire line, and that's okay. That's good. That works for you. But for me, I have tried so many different expensive mascaras. I still go back to Maybelline. Brownish black. I cannot get away from that. It's the one that works the best for me. The only one that I have not tried is Thrive Cosmetics. And I've heard really, really good things about their mascara. So I'm going to actually try that one. But once in a blue moon, you just want to mix it up. You want to change things up. And that goes to show you that your body, your inside and your skin, your outside reacts differently, and it's okay. And it's okay if you stick to one particular cosmetic company or a nutritional company or whatever it may be, because that works for you. I think finding what works for you best and being accepting of, hey, my body's different. I want to try different things. Nothing wrong with that. What do you think about that, Jan?
Well, absolutely. It just goes to show you, for instance, workout programs. Everybody knows a huge fanatic of kickboxing. And what I love about kickboxing is that it really pushes me past the point where I think I can handle. Now, obviously, coming back from an injury is a different story. So why not try to go outside the box of what you normally do? And I'm not saying to go kickboxing. Yeah, I mean, I definitely am always talking about it. And hey, you should try this workout. And it goes back to what works for you. And I think with anything that you do, you again have to be open to expand your mindset capacity. In fact, I saw this treadmill. Now, it was a half a treadmill. It's a walking treadmill. And when I could not do the kickboxing, I was doing Donovan Green's chair workouts. And I saw this half treadmill for obviously people that have ambulatory problems and can't, maybe somebody is a little bit older and, it's snowing and icy and they're prone to fall. What better way to sit, sit in your favorite chair and use this half treadmill, and you're doing the action of walking, but you're not putting that stress on your body or that fear that, oh my God, I got to be careful because I might fall. So, it's not doing one thing, it's taking the time to expand your mindset capacity.
And just remembering that whatever you choose to do is best for you. Do you. I think people are a little nervous to, oh, geez, I'm using like 10 different products on my face. Everyone will think I'm nuts. But you know what? Just like our insides change, our outside changes. So depending on the season, you may need more, a different type of moisturizer. Hair care, whole other gamut of hair care products. Again, depending on what you do to your hair, whether you're getting chemical treatments, highlighting, whatever it may be, different times of the season is going to require different types of products. So this is where I think we get so focused in on, oh, you could only use one brand. You're your own brand. Be your own brand. Be your Fantabulous Friday self and say, you know what? Yeah, I use this for shampoo and I use a totally different company for conditioner. I'm using this scrub, but I'm using this particular skin lotion from, somebody hometown. And I really push the small business person, the entrepreneur, anybody in direct sales or a mom and pop that owns their own store. I'm not talking about the big corporation companies. They're out there, they're making a lot of money. Some of them have great products, some of them not so much. Don't overlook the small business person, whether they're in direct sales or, like I said, own like a little shop. We know so many people now, 2 shops, one actually back in Charlton, Mass. She's on Stafford Street, and I can't remember the name off the top of my head, but she uses all different oils, and I really found she had some great eye cream as well as face cream. And I intertwine that with all the other products that I do use, depending on, is today an oily day? Maybe today's a dry day. Maybe today I'm flaky. So it depends on, of course, I could be flaky every day, right? But what I'm saying is your skin changes with the seasons and
Yes,
or
it does.
do you have humidity? Do you need not so much humidity? So it really depends on your flow. Go with it. Be fantabulously you and do you, and don't worry about everybody else. Just worry about yourself in all aspects of your life. And make sure that you're having a great day. Celebrate you. Today on Fantabulous Friday is kind of a wrap up of your week. How was your mindset on Monday? What did you triumph over on Tuesday? Did you participate and really grasp the concept of Wealth and Wellness Wednesday? Were you a trendsetter on Thursday? And today being Fantabulous Friday, what are you doing to not only make it fantabulous for you, but to everyone around you? Don't you think, Jan?
Oh, absolutely. So much goodness in just 1 week. Think about your week. Think about the different things that you triumphed over and how that's going to expand your mindset capacity. And on that note, we had some amazing guests this week. We have some amazing guests next week. And we're excited to always spice things up here at the TwoSistas. And obviously, why not go with my spicy hairstyle, right? On that note, my name is Janice, aka Wellness Diva 3.0, and I am with TwoSistas.
And this is Carol Sue, aka Naughty Boss Lady Canada, live from Vero Beach. Got a few things to do, and then I'm going to get some exercise movement going on. You guys have a great, fantabulous Friday. Embrace yourself. Celebrate you. Look in the mirror and make sure you say to yourself, I love you, and then spread the love everywhere else. You guys have a great weekend, and we will see you Monday for Monday Mindset. Take care, everyone.
Have a great day. Bye-bye.